Okay, we're good. Yep. So today we're going to talk about the potash. So this one is helping with the HDMI. Potash is beside Saskatchewan. Yeah, it's on the floor. What the hell is So, so first of hi everybody. My name is James, and today I'm going to talk about potash to you guys, and we will having a short activity, and then we will figure out a quiz together. Cool. Yep. Okay, great. So I just play a short video first. This is from Nutrient. Potash is an essential crop nutrient, one that contributes to improved crop yields all over the world. Farmers in every major growing region know that applying potash is a necessary part of protecting and restoring the fertility of their soils. Potash is the common name for natural salts containing potassium, and is mined from underground deposits left behind by seabeds that evaporated millions of years ago. But no. The raw ore is usually pink or red, a color that comes from an iron-like mineral called hematite. We convert the raw ore to a form that can be absorbed by plants, most commonly as potassium chloride or KCl. Saskatchewan, in the heart of the Canadian prairies, is home to a significant portion of the world's potash deposits, with large horizontal ore beds 1,000 to 3,000 meters below ground.
Nutrien operates a number of large-scale facilities that access these ore beds, making us the world's largest potash producer. Saskatchewan's potash deposits are among the highest quality on the planet and typically contain about 40% potash, 5% clay, and 55% sodium chloride. We call that table salt. We extract the potassium and prepare it for use on crops grown all over the world. It's what plants need, it's what farmers need, and it's an important part of how Nutrien is able to grow our world from the ground up.
So you so you guys will have a tour for the nutrient, and then we will show you a tour about a PhD as well.
A nutrient potash facility is more than a mine. It is an integrated operation with office buildings, storage buildings, milling facilities, a tailings management area, and tall pit frames that house the surface and production shaft. And it's driven by people with a diverse mix of training and skills: geologists, mine workers, engineers, administrators, technicians, and others. All these people contribute to heating the future. Safety is our top priority, and every employee, supplier, and visitor to a nutrient potash operation receives safety training and is required to wear personal protective equipment in all areas of our operation. Let's begin our tour at the service shaft, which connects surface operations to the ore body about 1 kilometer underground. A large industrial elevator called a cage carries people, supplies, and even vehicles and mining equipment to underground operations. It travels at roughly 400 meters per minute, moving the length of a football field in about 15 seconds. A trip down the shaft is like a journey through time, with each weather of rock representing hundreds of thousands of years of deposits. When you reach the mine area, the rock around you is nearly 400 million years old, and the natural temperature is a constant 27 degrees Celsius or 81 degrees Fahrenheit, even in the middle of a Canadian winter. Underground operations have roads, vehicles, offices, electrical stations, and repair shops. Vehicles designed for safety and energy efficiency transport workers from the service shaft to active mining areas, often dozens of kilometers away. Our highly trained team studies the depth, shape, and thickness of the deposit, identifying the safest and most efficient ways to access the ore body. Innovative technologies continue to improve the way we mine and enhance the safety of underground workers. At the rock base, powerful potash boring machines cut wide tunnels to extract ore from the deposit. A typical mine will have a number of borers operating in different locations to be able to produce a continuous supply of ore to feed the processing mill. As the ore advances, a series of conveyors carry the raw ore to underground storage areas until it can be hoisted to the surface for milling. Large bucket containers, called skips, carry the ore to the surface. As one skip is being filled at the bottom of the shaft, a second skip is dumping the ore at the top in a continuing cycle that takes about 90 seconds to complete. Once the ore reaches the mill, we begin the process of transforming it into plant-ready fertilizer. Milling can be broken into three main stages: crushing and cleaning, flotation and drying, and sizing and compaction. In crushing and cleaning, raw ore is fed into large crushers to make the pieces a more uniform size. The crushed ore is fed into agitation tanks or scrubbers filled with a brine solution. During this process, called deflining, the mix goes through screens, cyclones, and other specialized equipment to remove clay particles, leaving behind potash and salt. In flotation and drying, we separate potash from the salt crystals. During flotation, a reagent is added to the mixture and causes air bubbles to form around the potash crystals. The crystals then rise to the surface and are skimmed from the solution by paddles, which is one step closer to a finished product. To remove excess moisture, the slurry of potash and brine is fed into large centrifuges that pull the brine away from the potash, like the spin cycle of a washing machine. The damp potash is then fed into fire dryers to take out the remaining moisture. To prepare consistently sized granules, we begin the process of sizing and compaction. Potash is sized and separated through a system of oscillating screens, sifting through the different sized crystals. Undersized crystals are pressed together, then crushed and screened again. This compaction process is repeated until the granules have a common size. At this stage, the product can be sent to warehouses, and each nutrient facility has significant storage capacity. From these facilities, plant-ready potash can be loaded into rail cars and shipped to buyers around the world. Almost all the potash we produce in Canada is exported to other countries, where it is applied to improve crop yields and quality. It's how nutrient fulfills our purpose to grow our health from the ground up.
So we have seen this video. So did you find something that related to safety? Did you guys find anything what they have done related to safety? Nope. 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 Let me show you here.
Potash and salt. In flotation and drying, we separate potash from the sulfur, remove clay particles, define filtration tanks or scrubbers filled with a brine solution. During this process called deslining, the mix goes through screens, cyclones, and other specialized granules. We begin the process of sizing and capacity. Potash is sized and separated through a system of oscillating screens.
Did you notice here? Safety bars. What that mean? Don't cross in because it's double bar. Oh. Don't cross. If it's double bar, never cross into that. So that's how people in a mining company they improve the safety by having this guardrail. If it's a two line, never cross that. Okay? Great. The reason why I'm talking about safety at the beginning is because I just want you guys to be happy to work there. When you go home, you're safe, and your family will be happy to see you again. That's why I talk about this. So now I'm going to show you guys the product. I have sample here. Hopefully you guys will like. This is a small pour sample of the potash. You guys can pass around. Thinking. Over there. You can take it. Potash. Keep pressing down. Georgie.
Feel like a salt lamp. You like it? Would it be salty?
You should try. Try.
It's like a salt lamp.
You can try this. It's a different.
This one tastes more salty. I don't know what do we do. I'm not liking it.
That's great. So I have shown you like how we are mining it. So how you like so take a look how they mine the potash already on the ground. They use boring machine and bite the layer of the potash on the ground. That's how they do it under the surface. Do you know how they build a potash mine? No, I'm going to show you. There is a mine. It's called Jensen right now. And right now they are like building it right now. And the process to build that. It's a very like interesting thing to take a look how to build it. So let me.
Sifting through the different sized crystals. Undersized crystals are pressed together, then crushed and screened again. Imagine
This mine is called BHP, and you guys can.
Mining potash from owls thousands of feet underground is sometimes thought of as a dangerous job, but new technology is changing that perception. Chanel Hamilton reports from the nutrient quarry potash mine. Down in the back, making sure it's nice and tight will create, the potential that it's really working, right?
Mike Kleider has been working in the mining industry.
I don't think this one is the BHP one.
Robbie says the job
The body part lets you easily understand what is the fastest way to move.
So we really enjoyed getting out and about and looking at some of our skating, cross country skiing, nursery. So it's always an interesting way of somebody's tickets and but we love getting out and about in winter. It temperature sounds scary, but in actual fact, we put the right clothes on and you get outside and do the activities and it's fun. Lots of things that we feel better in Saskatchewan, but I especially have to think you out there. Get your friends and your family together, be able to spend lots of time outdoors, drilling holes, fishing, lighting a fire, there's lots of things to do. So
It's not too school because of under housing days. I love outdoors. I love enjoying time when I have one of the dogs and it's a perfect place to walk.
Did you notice that this guy is from Chile?
girl,
Yeah, this girl, she's from Chile. She have a Spanish accent.
cool.
Can you see like this is the entrance of their building.
Looks so nice.
It looks nice because they want you to stay there over the night. Why? Because they have to work 12 hours a shift.
You only work 2 hours?
12 hours.
Well,
That's very long.
that's like everywhere though. That's like every mine, isn't it?
But some mine you only work 8 hours. If you don't stay at camp.
Cool.
No, why? Just because they want to build their mine as soon as possible.
It's like, is there one outside of Saskatoon too? Like a potash mine?
Yes, the many.
Is Saskatoon the only like potash producers in Canada?
I don't think so. We used to have potash in
Cool. How much beautiful.
We usually have a mine in like Newfoundland, Labrador, and Nova Scotia.
Just not that
Nova
special.
Scotia have a potash too, but right now they don't mine it anymore. Maybe they have mine out. No, no, not anymore. I know there's a person who like at very beginning of this video speak Australian English.
Really?
Yes.
Skating, cross country skiing, snowshoeing, so in terms of
It-
extreme weather, I also brings a lot of activities that are really familiar with Australia, but
Just because this company hire a lot of international workers to work there. That's why they want to introduce how it's a life looks like in Saskatchewan. For me, I think if you guys can work in the south, in the polish, that's another option for you guys. Not just you reading, you know.
where do you work?
I used to work in a corporate nickel
Where's that?
in Ontario.
I have poured and slept. I'm sorry.
Is it hot in here? Is it hot in here? Cool.
I'm at that age, I guess.
And then there's a tour for the Jensen, so you guys can take a look how they are building it.
Is it still being built?
It's still being built. Lots of work to be done. So let me show you.
Where at?
Jensen.
Where's that?
Jensen. It's in the southeast of Saskatoon.
So our territory and homeland of NT. The Jensen project has the potential to be the largest potash mine in the world and sits on one of the best undeveloped resources globally. Come with us, we toured around the current site, completed works to date, and showed you the built-in competitive advantages that will shape what Jensen Stage 1 will look like. Work completed on site today positions Jensen well for the execution phase that provides a solid platform to deliver Stage 1, guiding it on its trajectory to become mine of the future.
The work done today is life of mine infrastructure. That is the vehicle to help us.
This is the original looks like. Right now they have more building to build up.
Let's take a closer look at what is happening.
This is the shaft. And I was showing you before.
You can see that these plants, which was critical to shaft development and used to artificially freeze the ground around the shafts down to 700 meters below surface. This is around 40% deeper than older mines. This helped the team control underground aquifers and reduce the risk of any water issues that may have occurred underground. For example, freezing any carbonite zones rather than the traditional gravity to seal them off. We are also using the most advanced instrumentation to monitor and predict stress on the miner and mitigating the impact of lower temperatures on approaching ground.
Please find that as a plastic to freeze 30 hockey rinks.
The service shaft head frame is one of the tallest structures in Saskatchewan and stands at 97 meters tall. The head frames on both shafts, along with the hoist houses on the east and west sides of the head frame, help support the ropes used by the hoist system. This is the construction hoist house, where the hoists are operated and maintained. Since these are the machines that move materials and people up and down the shafts, the hoist system is operated with safety critical controls in place. A revolutionary shaft boring rotator, or SBR, was used to excavate both shafts. This method helped remove risks associated with regular drill and blast operations in shafts. Apart from sinking the shaft, the primary liner installed. A deck was set up for applying mesh, bolting, and concrete.
Something to note is that the SBR designed specifically for the water plant a ring erector, which was used to install cutting segments through the water plant shafts. It was an mechanical arm that was removed for a piece of the ring placed in position for it to close the shaft.
Shaft bottom was reached in August 2018. These were the first mechanically excavated shafts in the world. We are now at the gallery, a work platform comprised of 7 decks. Each deck performs a critical task that contributes to the overall construction of the final liner. The gallery is lowered on ropes to the shaft bottom, approximately 1,000 meters below ground, and lining is placed from the bottom up. Final liner material is made up of concrete or watertight welded steel liner. Then on the surface, you can see both the warm and cool storage warehouses, which are both required due to the extreme temperature regions we experience. The batch plant is also on the north side, which is delivering concrete 24 hours a day for shaft construction and produces 30,000 cubic meters of concrete per year. The number that will increase as plants in stage 1 enters the construction phase.
30,000 cubic meters is enough concrete to line just over 3,300 swimming pools.
The concrete mix produces concrete that is 3 times stronger than standard strength, which is critical for shaft integrity. The project has been significantly de-risked through the construction to date, even under challenging times such as the COVID-19 pandemic. Our risk management is underpinned by safety-critical systems and a workplace culture that values a safe-to-speak-up approach.
Sorry.
Now, let's see what the site will look like in stage 1.
Say what it looks like.
Shafts have been excavated and permanently lined. However, once in stage 1, only the surface shaft is required.
There's a 2 shafts.
The surface shaft will hoist ore to the surface, provide ventilation, and transport personnel and equipment.
Ore will be hoisted using 2 50-ton skids, and the mine shafts will be extended to below mine fill level of approximately 1,000 feet. The shaft's pillar area will micro mine facilities, including fluid assembly, maintenance shops, and overall.
Plants in stage 1 will develop 2 mining districts. The East District will be developed first, followed by the North District. Both districts proceed to establish production panels for the fleet of 4 mining systems. Each production panel consists of rooms that are approximately 12 by 5 meters and up to 1.8 kilometers long. There are up to 60 rooms in each panel, and mining trees for development roadways over several years. Rooms are excavated with a sand-bit borer miner and extendable belt mining system. The larger size of the borers gives us a competitive advantage as 4 mining systems produce equivalent of 10 to 14 standard systems in other mines. The higher capacity systems create fewer active mining phases, approximately 60% less fleet, and an approximately 15% operating cost saving. The borer
Forest machine I was showing, so this is again.
completes the route in 2 passes. This provides higher throughput and delivers better productivity than traditional low-profile borers used by competitors. Traditional borers cannot reach full steam height and require a 4-pass benching method. The larger borers in stage 1 that use are capable of producing raw ore at 2.7 million tons per annum, more than double the rate of low-profile borers used by competitors. From the production rooms, raw ore is transported through a network of conveyors sized for optimum capacity. In stage 1, there will be approximately 23 kilometers of conveyors underground, extending to over 100 kilometers in stages 2 and 3. Underground storage provides a buffer for the mining districts to maintain consistent feed to the hoist. 10,000-ton bid for stage one. This large bid feeds into a storage bin for optimal loading of shaft skips. The skips are loaded at the station level via 50-ton class. The skips travel at 15 meters per second to the surface and unload within the head grade onto the first stage conveyor. Enclosed belt conveyors transfer raw ore to the shaft. A trigger conveyor builds an ore stock profile to a uniform profile during cleaning. Raw ore is reclaimed using a fully automated magnet ore reclaimer, enabling remote operations.
Crushing building represents the final step of the raw ore method. Johnson's crushing building is located away from the mill to minimize noise and mess.
The wet processing area separates the product from solid and insoluble tailings using the latest in proven column flotation technology and separates coarse and fine flotation circuits to maximize recovery. In the dry processing area, potash product coming from wet processing is centrifuged and dried. Screens separate the standard sized product from the oversized material, which is then compacted to produce granular product.
The dry process also uses discrete parallel processing lines, which provides the ability to flex the output of the two products to meet seasonal marketing requirements.
The finished product is transferred via belt conveyor to the product storage building, where it is stored in stacked stockpiles prior to train loading. Product is reclaimed from the storage building at an industry-leading rate using a fully automated reclaim system. The potash is then screened and loaded into rail cars. Hazards associated with manual train loading operations have been eliminated using a fully automated continuous loading design, which removes the need for any direct interactions between personnel and rail cars. The system includes remote train control and automated wayside robots to open and close the rail car hatches. The train loadout will be capable of unloading a 177 car unit train in less than 6 hours. Faster rate than system operations. An integrated operations center will be located in Saskatchewan and will serve as a combined office and control room for the Jensen Mining Port.
We're so very proud of the people in Kingston and everything we've accomplished on the project so far. We do look forward to evolving our approach to enhance that project construction and carry those improvements into the operating sites.
See, they said they are going to have a integrated operations center in Saskatchewan. So if you guys want to have a safe